Good morning. Whew. While I was in South Korea, I tried out the Shake Shack gochujang menu and absolutely loved it. Well, not as much the chicken sandwich, but mainly that burger was exceptional. So a lot of you guys have been messaging me, telling me that it's now here in the US, and I can't wait to try and give you guys a review of if it's better in South Korea, if it's better here, what the differences are. Today's gonna be an amazing food day, but they don't open for another like 3 hours. So breakfast, we're bringing back the hot pot. Today I'm going full-on Chinese on this breakfast cereal. A hot pot so I can have 2 flavors, and Chinese soup spoon so I get more per bite. I profess my love for cereal to you guys many a times on this channel. I love cereal, always have. Can't walk past down a buffet without getting a bowl, but now that I'm getting up in age, can't be eating that stuff. Need my calories to go towards, meat and dumplings and noodles and stuff. That's why I'm so happy that I found this. Check out what my meal substitute used to be. No joke. But this thing, no sugar, 11 grams of protein, 3 grams net carbs, and only 110 calories per serving. When I'm at home, I eat a huge breakfast, a lighter lunch and dinner. I usually just eat something like this. It's the new year, so I'm trying to be healthier, before I wreck this stuff when my restaurant opens. What I'm eating today is the peanut butter. That's my favorite flavor. Also, I got the blueberry. They also got fruity, cocoa, frosty, and new flavor cinnamon. That's also really good. Plus, it's gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, GMO-free, low carb, and for those of you who are on the keto diet or just started doing that, it's keto-friendly. Best thing though, delicious. And what I love most about this company is they put their product where their mouth is. So you can give this a try, and they have what's called a happiness guarantee. So if you don't absolutely love it for whatever reason, get your money back. So if you want to give it a try, click the link below. You can actually build your own variety box with whatever flavors you want and use my promo code MikeyChen for $5 off. So click the link down below, use my promo code MikeyChen, or just go to magicspoon.com/MikeyChen. All right, I'm gonna finish my breakfast and I'll go get some more breakfast. Here I am at Shake Shack in New Jersey, and I ordered this chicken sandwich, the gochujang fries, and the gochujang chicken bites. I already have some thoughts about this whole menu, but let me try this and I'll let you know what I think. I'm gonna start with this because it's gonna melt. This is the black sugar concrete, basically a milkshake. I like this. This should taste like a much thicker, much richer version of like a black sugar bubble tea. So if you love the Tiger Sugars of the world, you're gonna dig this. This thing is hefty though, really, really sweet, super thick. You could definitely eat this with a fork. And if you drink the whole thing, you'll probably be pretty full and also bouncing off the wall. Chicken bite. I think the only difference is they give you a set of gochujang sauce. And this is the sauce I really enjoyed when I was in South Korea. I really like the sauce. I know it's just pretty simple, like a mix of mayo and gochujang, but like I said in Korea, instead of always utilizing some sriracha mayo or something, gochujang is fermented, so it has a deeper flavor. Okay, so this is the highlight. This is their Korean-inspired gochujang chicken sandwich. And this thing, big piece of fried chicken with slaw and kimchi on the bottom. So I do see the bits of kimchi. Also, I want to say they're using Choi kimchi, and there's a great story behind that. I'm so happy they're partnering with them. They make some amazing kimchi. But I wish there was more of it here than what I see on the sandwich. Like I see a little bit, but it's a lot of slaw. I don't hate the sandwich. I can taste the kimchi. I wish there was more of it, but the sauce is spicy. The outside of the chicken is pretty crispy. Chicken breast is tender. Like I said before, it's a little dry. Out of the whole Korean menu while I was in Korea, the chicken sandwich wasn't one of my favorite things, but it's not bad. This is really the only item that's kind of similar to what they had in the menu in Korea. So here's the problem I have with this menu. I have here the Shake Shack on Twitter. They wrote Korean gochujang chicken bites, Korean style fried chicken, Korean gochujang fries. Now the burger utilizes a couple of Korean ingredients. It utilizes gochujang, utilizes kimchi, but it's not a Korean fried chicken. Like it's nothing like a Korean fried chicken. If you remember when I was in Korea reviewing the chicken sandwich, again, it wasn't one of my favorite things. I think they could have worked with some Korean chef and actually created a piece of Korean fried chicken, like a boneless Korean fried chicken. It's easy to do. I mean, there's Korean fried chicken shops everywhere. Collaborate, maybe one of them. Put like juicy, delicious, crispy fried piece of Korean fried chicken in between the bun with the coleslaw kimchi, then you put the gochujang sauce all over it. I think that would have been remarkable. So right now, flavor I like, the sauce I like, the texture I like, but the chicken itself, I think that could have been where they really hit home and been like, this is a Korean fried chicken sandwich. The biggest issue I have with this is the gochujang fries and the gochujang chicken bites. First of all, I ordered fries. I didn't get fries. Maybe McDonald's has the hamburger, Shake Shack has the fry burger, but I tried these gochujang fries before. Just a plain order of fries with this gochujang mayo sauce. Now, as much as I like the sauce, I do like it. You can't call it Korean gochujang fries and just, you know, the regular fries would at least do something with it. Like in Korea, I remember they put scallions on it, they put bacon on it, and they drizzled the gochujang sauce all over it, making it look pretty. I really like that. Here, it just seemed like the effort wasn't really there. The chicken bites, it's just the regular Shake Shack chicken bites with the gochujang mayo sauce. I guess in that sense, you could call everything on the Shake Shack menu Korean gochujang slash whatever on the menu, because all you gotta do is give them a side of the sauce. Finally, my favorite item was left off of the menu item here, which was the actual burger itself, which I thought was splendid. It had kimchi on there, the gochujang sauce. The beef itself is of a much better quality because in Korea they use much better beef in their fast food. I wish they brought that over instead of trying to, you know, fill the menu with little chicken bites. And the chicken bites are good, they're good. Nothing wrong with it, it's just nothing Korean about that. I think what a lot of these fast food chains are missing is that we don't really want to see a modified menu to be brought to the US. We want the actual menu that existed in whatever country to be brought over here. We don't want to change, we want that. Again, the chicken is closing. I guess the fries, like the difference is they didn't drizzle the sauce on the fries. There's no scallions, there's no bacon, but I think the scallions and bacon make a big difference. And I just have no idea what these chicken nuggets are supposed to do. So yes, I 100% prefer the Korean menu better than the Shake Shack menu here. I do applaud Shake Shack trying to bring something to the US, unlike the I'm loving it people and that dude that wears a crown. Oh, finally, I'm gonna treat myself. This is one of my favorite things in Shake Shack. Now it's a Korean gochujang smokestack. Really can't go wrong with this. That's pretty darn good. I'm telling you, this sauce is amazing. And since we're in Jersey, there's some really good Filipino food around here. Let's go get some. There's actually a huge Filipino population here in Jersey. And I've been wanting to come to this place. Oh, this lechon is burning hot. Those are good looking pieces of lechon. Oh, that looks juicy too. Look at that. Juicy with bits of fat, lean meat, and crispy outer skin. Huh. The texture is great. Super juicy meat. Really crispy skin, but I think you gotta dip it in this dipping sauce because it tastes like it lacks salt. There we go. Much, much better. Haven't had lechon in so long. And I got 2 orders of this, 2 orders of sisig. One is not enough, it's just not. They actually give you a ton of meat. Is this all sisig? Oh, wow. That is so good. I feel like crying right now. Oh my God, this is amazing. Oh, this is so yummy. I wish I asked them for calamansi. A little calamansi juice in this would make this even more amazing. The chicharron, the pig skin, it's so crispy. You get a nice hit of the onions, creamy mayo. This is one of the best sisigs I've had around the city. Oh, so good. They got it down when it comes to the crispy pig skin. I never want to stop eating this. This is why I'm so glad I got 2. So today, some Shake Shack of Filipino food. Only thing that can make this day even more complete, some noodles and dumplings. And I haven't actually really showed you guys what food places there are around my house in the mountain. There's a place that just opened up. I'm gonna show you. Actually, I featured it before, but I didn't really feature where it was. So let me show you where to go for good food if you're around my house. which you probably will never be. But anyway, I'm gonna show you after I eat this. Welcome to my town. That's a really good sausage place right there. Holy dog. Very good. You wouldn't think there'd be like a Sichuan-ish dumpling noodle restaurant around these parts, but there is. Here it is. Seriously, this is literal middle of nowhere. I mean, this is a place where coyotes come out at night. Spiceville, Sichuan cuisine. All right, got my dumplings and noodles. I'm gonna go home and feast. Dumplings, beef, seaweed salad, and jjajangmyeon. First of all, it's called a Sichuan restaurant, but this is not really Sichuan food. This is more northern Chinese food. So don't go in there expecting to get kung pao chicken or something. Last time I got the beef noodle soup, which was really good. This is the jjajangmyeon. This, if they do it right, absolutely amazing. So good. Nice, thick, chewy, bouncy noodles. Good earthy flavor from the fermented bean paste. Just need something to kick it up a notch. I promise you guys, my hot oil is the most flavorful hot oil out there. I didn't make it really spicy this time because I kind of made it to where like most people will be able to handle this spice. The feedback is I need to make it more spicy. A lot of you guys have been doing your training out there. So batch number 2 of hot oil, we're gonna kick it up. Get ready for that. Ooh, there's some thick seaweed salad. It's good. I like the thin seaweed better. This is not my favorite type of seaweed. Dunk it directly in the sauce. I think their dumplings are the best thing. If you ever do make it out to my neck of the woods, and I want to emphasize the word woods, try these dumplings. Skin's a little thick, but the flavor is tremendous. Wow, it's very good dumplings. A little pricey, almost $1 per dumpling. But I get it, supply and demand. There's really not a lot of supply here. So for the rest of the day, I gotta go do some work. I'm still publishing a lot of videos from South Korea, so I have to make sure the editing's done, the scheduling's done, and some other work to do, and light some fire, play some Saints and Sinners on the Quest. That thing is creepy. Like, I can only play for about an hour before I start feeling like my heart is getting a nice workout. Let's continue this food day tomorrow because there's a couple of Chinese places. One of them is a brand new Xi'an restaurant I can't wait to try out, so we're gonna do that tomorrow. Oh, let me show you the fruits of my labor. I stacked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 piles of firewood. It took me about 2 days to stack all that, but I am gonna be cozy this winter. All right, maybe I'll light a fire tonight and make playing The Walking Dead a bit more bearable. See you tomorrow for food. Broth looks crazy spicy. Glad they packed the noodles and the broth separately so noodles don't get crazy soggy. I got the liangpi, the cold noodles. They used to have biang noodles, but they can't anymore because it clumps up really, really easy. So it's really hard to serve it. And these are noodles they do make on the premise. It's machine cut noodles. You can tell, obviously, it's not hand pulled noodles. It's too even for that. This is really good. Oh man, punch you in the face, beef flavor. Extremely flavorful. The beef is marinated really well. A tad on the dry side, but very, very tender. Nice noodle texture. That piece of beef is really nice. The pieces with a little more tendon inside, much better. The soup is not only beefy, it's spicy. It's got the numbing action going on. Nice aroma from the cilantro. This is definitely a warm your soul up kind of beef noodle soup. Exceptional. So the ampia looks very saturated. Like, let's see. Marvelous. This is wonderful. The noodles are a little weird because they're almost like knife cut noodles. They're really short and not that flat. But that texture is everything you want in a good bowl of cold wheat noodles. Perfect amount of spices, perfect amount of sesame. Good hit of vinegar. I like that they give you a little extra sauce on the bottom, so you can go dip in with this. Classic 肉夹馍. I see a lot of Xi'an spots opening up around the city. I'm so happy about that, because before there really wasn't that many options. With a good 肉夹馍, it's supposed to look like on the outside, it's supposed to have a pattern like a tiger. Does this look like a tiger right here? I mean, every time I look at this, I think about the life of Pi, so I think so. Oh, this is gonna be good. I can tell right away. A couple other characteristics I look for in a good Chinese pork burger. First of all, the marinated skin, the golden brown skin that's chopped up with the meat. And also you can see how much meat they give you. Sometimes you don't get enough meat in this burger and you're just biting into pure bun, which is not good. You see the size of the bun is very, very thin, and that juice and fat, you can almost see through to the meat from the outside. You can see all the juice is just saturated the bun and it's soaked into that nice soft layer on the inside. One of the best 肉夹馍I had in the city, 100%. Amazing. Oh, must get when you come here. This actually has that very authentic taste. This reminds me of what I used to have in China. Wonderfully juicy, fatty pieces of pork, all chopped up and stuffed inside a super thin, crispy, toasty bun. Just the right balance of fat and lean pork with just the most wonderful gelatinous texture. Is Elon Musk now the richest person in the world? Yeah, this is Richard, and this is why it's so important to eat this burger with these cold noodles. They're perfect for each other. You just dunk it in, get some of that nice vinegary chili sauce on the bun, chase it with some of the noodles. Amazing combo. This and the cold noodles. You gotta come here and try this. My day definitely just got better because this came into my life. I was gonna head home, but there's one more place I really want to try. I think this is another new Chinese place that a lot of people say is pretty darn authentic. Here we go. Dan Kitchen. It's good to finally sit down at a table. So this place serves Yunnan rice noodles in different types of varieties. I got, I think their second most popular one, the one that's more sour and spicy, because that's my flavor profile. I like it more. I like my vinegar, I like my chilies. First glance, pretty unique. You got some chives. What is this? Oh, peanuts. Chives, peanuts, pork, Napa cabbage, chili oil on top, tomatoes, and rice noodles on the bottom. This is texture and aroma, heaven in a bowl. The rice noodles are nice and chewy. Great crunch from the cabbage. Wonderful garlicky aroma from the chives. Nice peanutty flavor. And also these little bits of tomatoes. I didn't really think they did much, but when you bite into them, it releases a nice little sweet burst of juice. It's spicy, it's vinegary. The sauce is perfect with these noodles. And they really soaked up all the nice flavor. I mean, sometimes when you're cooking with these noodles, they don't tend to absorb flavor all that easily. But here, because the sauce is nice and thick, each strand is absolutely perfect. And this is more of a ganmian, which means a dry noodle than a noodle soup. To me, this is better because you get a closer taste of all the different ingredients. It's simple ingredients, but that little soup, that little broth really brings everything together. Another fantastic bowl of noodles. I love how little joints like this in the last place is kind of popping up all over New York City. I mean, before it was more Cantonese food, but now like we're getting way more Xi'an food, northern food, Yunnan food. I see this popping up all over Brooklyn as well. I'm loving it. Go out and try some of these things that you probably never had before because they're so uniquely specific to a particular region in China. I mean, this is why I love China so much. Anywhere you go in the country, the flavor profile is completely different. You get something so unique every time you go to a different city, especially a different province, and this is a testament to that. The bottom is better. It's all the flavor just sunk to the bottom. And now you're just fishing for delicious treasures. Good food day. It's almost a rush hour, so gotta get home to the woods. And as always, thank you all so much for watching all the places I went to. I'll list them down in the description box for you. Until we eat again. See you later.